Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Yunetta Spring, the groundbreaking therapist, and it is Talking Out Tuesday. So I'm trying something new. I want to give y'all a recap, a video recap for my YouTube folks. All right. So this month we are focusing on anxiety in April, and we're talking about some different ways that anxiety can show up that are oftentimes misunderstood. So I'm just going to kind of go through the posts that we have for this week and kind of explain it to y'all real quick. And if, of course, if y'all want more information, you know how to find me. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications so you'll get updates. All right. So this post says, are you really anxious? So anxiety and stress can oftentimes show up in ways that can be misunderstood. So I'm going to give you guys 5 examples of how anxiety can show up for you, or how they may possibly show up for somebody that you could be connected to. So, moodiness and irritability. Oftentimes, increased moodiness can be a symptom of anxiety. So, if you ever felt real snappy or, popping off, going off on people, and you're really not sure why, but you're just on edge, you can be experiencing the stress response that we categorize or we call as the fight response, right? So what the fight response is, it says, I'm going to fight against this thing. I'm going to be aggressive. The goal for that aggression is just for whatever it is that's stressing you out or bothering you to go away, so that you can then feel calm, grounded, and stabilized. Right. So I just want y'all to kind of be thinking about that with all of these responses. The goal is always going to be stabilization. Right. We just want to feel at peace. We want to feel grounded. We want to feel neutral. We want to feel calm, but sometimes we don't know exactly the best way to handle that, or we may not be able to identify what we're really feeling to be able to handle that in a healthy way. So, moodiness and irritability can be a way that anxiety shows up. Procrastination can be a way that anxiety shows up. So I know a lot of people can relate to procrastinating, maybe waiting to the last minute to do something, waiting to the last minute to complete a task or something. Not that it's not important, but the anxiety surrounding the task is just so overwhelming that you may operate in the freeze response, which means you kind of hold off on things, you kind of freeze, you don't move forward with tasks because you are afraid of maybe not doing it well or maybe not being prepared. So you could be experiencing this as a symptom of your anxiety. All right. The next one is self sabotage, right? So oftentimes you may feel like you're not good enough to receive good things, or you're not good enough to perform in some way, shape, or form. So you may subconsciously set yourself up for failure. You may ruin great opportunities. This is what we consider to be the flop response. So the flop response is, I'm just going to kind of lay here. I'm going to play dead. I'm going to embrace inadequacy. The goal of that is that so that you don't have to feel the stress and the anxiety that comes with performance or comes with having good things. So, flop is a stress response that can come up when you're feeling anxious. All right. The next one is people pleasing. We missed one, so I'm going to go back and see if I can find it on the slides. But the next one is people pleasing, right? And this is for that person that oftentimes put the needs of others above your own. You're more interested in other people being okay than with you actually being okay. You actually look to make other people feel okay so that you can feel okay, right? So you may be dealing with what we call the friend stress response. And that basically means that I need to make everyone happy with me. I need to please everyone. And when everyone else's mood is stabilized and they're feeling good, then I can feel okay and I can feel good. So, all of these can be like ways that anxiety shows up. And then, so let's go back because I'm missing one, which is the flight response. So y'all, I'm gonna have to go back in and update this because we're missing the flight response. So flight is basically, I don't have a slide for it, but we just gonna put it out there, okay? So flight is basically when I'm avoidant, when I run from. Oh, here it is. I missed it. There it is. So flight is ghosting behavior, right? So that's when you cancel plans last minute. when you're known to be unreliable, you're afraid of commitment, or you're afraid of committing to different tasks because you don't know, or you don't trust, or you're worried about what's going to happen, who's going to be there, am I going to be able to show up. So flighting is also a stress response that oftentimes shows up when we feel anxious. So I want to share with y'all a quick hack and a way to deal with these different forms of fear and anxiety. And that is the 5 4 3 2 1 method. So you probably heard about it. This is actually like one of the first videos I put out, probably, geez, like maybe 7 years, 6 or 7 years ago. This is like one of the first videos that I put out and I recorded. And still to this day, I use it because it's very helpful in grounding us, centering us, and making us become more aware of what's happening right now. So the 5 4 3 2 1 response, anxiety hack is for you to take a moment to pause, right? To breathe. Y'all know I'm always big on breathing. Go on and take a breath now. Just do it just cause I want to. So deep breath in through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, knowing your exhale should be like 2 times longer than your inhale. So let's do that again. So deep breath in through our nose. We're going to exhale at count of 8. All right. So if you ran out of air there, it's okay. The more you practice, the more you'll have room and space to have a longer exhale. But in this moment, you're just going to identify 5 things that you can see. So kind of look around and identify what are 5 things you can see. You can describe the color of it if you wanted to, but you want to name it. You want to put a name to it. So right now I can see a tree. I can see a home over here. I can see the grass. Um, I can see somebody walking their dog. Okay, so those are some things that I can see. Then you're going to identify 4 things you can hear. So just listen to the space, whether it's like an AC unit that you hear, or a bird, or a car driving by. You're going to name 4 things that you can hear. Then you're going to identify 3 things you can feel. So I can feel myself like rubbing on my hand right now. I can feel the pillow behind my back. I can feel the heat that is on my feet because I keep a heater on my feet because I stay cold. So you're going to identify those things you can feel. 2 things you can smell. I can smell coffee right now. I can smell my hair, products in my hair. And then 1 thing you can taste. I don't taste anything like right now, but I would like to taste the coffee that I have right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But that is a quick and easy way to work on your anxiety, to kind of regulate yourself. It's hard to think about something that's going to happen when you're focusing on what is happening in the moment. And the quickest way to bring yourself into the present would be to pull in your senses. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you all have enjoyed the Talk It Out Tuesday episode or segment for this week. And if you're ready to start your journey towards healing, please know that I am here to support you. You can follow me on all social platforms: the Groundbreakers Therapy IG, Springforth Counseling on Instagram and Facebook. And then I'm on TikTok as Yunetta Spring, the Groundbreaking Therapist. And if you are looking for a therapist in your area, I'm licensed in Tennessee, Kentucky, and Idaho, so I can only see people who are there. But if you're looking for somebody in your space or your area, you can check out my directory. You can find it on groundbreakerstherapy.com. And I'm building a directory with therapists from all over the country that specialize in EMDR. And we'll do a video on EMDR if you have any questions about it. But it's a powerful, powerful, powerful treatment approach that can help you heal trauma and whatever else you may be dealing with. So feel free to stay connected with me. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it to the end, share it with a friend, like, subscribe, so you'll be notified every time I post a video. All right, y'all take care. Bye-bye.